back from the underworld, Trescon. I apologize for the mess. You've been gone all day, and I'm afraid I have some bad news for you. This sector is swarming with hostiles. Star made a major move a few hours ago. There's crews of everything. Keep your head down. As you can see, though, I managed to take care of their initial ambush. Would have been a clever hacking before they closed the back door I found into the IFF system in their bots. We need to make it back to our HQ in one piece with that staff. We can't allow the staff to fall into Star's hands, so don't get caught. Looks like we have a situation in the subway station. A couple of DXO guys got caught down there and panicked. Maybe you should try to calm them down. And watch the roofs. Escaped citizens have reported seeing snipers. I'll see you back in the HQ. I hope.
Throw down your weapons! If you come any closer with those guns, we'll shoot you! Yeah. Throw down your weapons! If you come any closer with those guns, we'll shoot you!
Wow, good work, I guess. Took a pretty big risk there. I'm kinda glad the hostages made it. Looks like the power's down to the subway station, so I guess you need to find a power box somewhere and turn on the juice. Try looking in the eastern part of the area. I think there's an entrance to some of the maintenance tunnels there. Power to the subway is back. Now you just need to get back to the subway and take the train to the corporate sector. Don't get careless though, you may have missed somebody. Oh, I gotta warn you again. Don't think you're safe because you made it out of the slums. I'm afraid Scar's attack was citywide. Our firewalls are still fighting against his goons in the corporate sector, so don't let your guard down.
I tried to find you when I heard you were back in town yesterday, but I must have just missed you every time I thought I'd tracked you down. So now I'm taking my chances with this pretty insecure PM system. I'd like to talk to you. Please meet me in the alley next to the DXEditing building as soon as you have time.
Wow, Triscon! The guys told me what you did down in those ruins! That was so amazing! You're so brave!
Sounds like I got myself a fan club.
Sorry, I didn't mean to sound like a groupie or anything. I just want you to know how cool you are.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So where are the guys?
They're all up in Cash's office waiting for you. Go right up. I'll let them know you're coming.
Thanks. Talk to you later, Chrissy.
I sure hope so.
Hey, Trescon. Good to see you. The guys told me you've been exploring the DXI ruins all day.
Yeah, I have. Where have you been? I didn't see you here last night.
I was trapped under World Corp. Walked right into an ambush when I was there to interview a scared scientist who claimed he had information for me. Unfortunately, I was knocked down by the guy you met in DXI, and my contact and I were both trapped.
How did you get out of there? And where's the scientist?
The guards didn't realize I was augmented, and I took advantage of that to trick them. Unfortunately, they tortured my contact to death before I escaped.
I see.
By the way, I expect an exclusive interview about your DXI mission when you have time.
I'll see what I can do about it.
Bloody hell, Trest. I'm glad you made it back here in one piece. How does it look out there?
It's crazy out there. World Corp thugs and machines are everywhere. But it wasn't enough to keep me from making it back here.
That was some prime work, Trescon, in DXI and in the slums both. I've secured another 1,000 credits for you. You would make a fine moderator. Do you know that?
Thanks. Here's the staff. What are you gonna do with it?
Like I said earlier, the fire staff has a sort of imprint of set of admin powers, and we can use it to pinpoint specific people resonating with the same sort of power. We're about to find out once and for all where Deus Diablo disappeared to.
Well, where is he?
Hold your horses. Just wait 1 second while I make the adjustments.
We decrypted more of the files you brought back from WorldCorp 2, including some personnel files. I can tell you that the man who tried to ambush you in DXI was a hired killer called Zero Presence who was employed by Skara to kill you. He was apparently also responsible for reprogramming the excavation site robots.
He was good, fast and accurate. Haven't seen precision like that before.
You handled him like a true professional. That duel was a work of art. The sheer level of skill involved on both sides was breathtaking. It was a kick-ass battle, just like the flame wars we had back before the first Exodus.
You fought well, but let me remind you two that violence is never the best solution.
Finished. The fire staff is tracking down and feeding the location of Deus Diablo into my info link right now. And... No, that's impossible.
What is it, Evil? Where is he?
Well, it doesn't make any sense.
What doesn't make any sense? Where is Deus Diablo? Spit it out!
He's not in Form City. Heck, he's not even Form Planet.
Well then, where is he?
According to the fire staff, he's above Form Planet. In orbit somewhere in outer space.
Well, that was unexpected. Is he still alive?
Apparently so. How the hell did he get up there? What are we gonna do about it?
I came here to find my friend. It doesn't matter where he is. How can you guys get me up there? I don't suppose the staff can fly me up there as well.
No, I don't think it can. Luckily, the answer lies in the files you got from WorldCorp. Evil?
Right. You may have heard that Aunt Betty's Industries, the most successful clothing company in Form City, was bought by WorldCorp a few months ago. The employees weren't very happy with the way WorldCorp people ran things. Recently, it seems Ryan, the CEO of ABI, and his employees revolted against WorldCorp security people who have been stationed there.
What? They physically attacked the WorldCorp people?
Yep. Gunfire and several explosions were heard from the ABI facility today while you were busy in DXI. A few hours later, several military transport helicopters were seen taking off from the Ryberg field, a landing strip to the north owned by a WorldCorp branch called WC Logistics, heading for ABI.
But how is this relevant?
According to the WorldCorp intelligence reports, ABI is just not a regular clothing factory. Apparently the clothing company is also a front for a secret weapons and robotics laboratory beneath the surface. For the past few years they've been working on the space shuttle to leave the atmosphere with. I don't know what Ryan was planning to do with it, but Skara didn't stop the project when he took over.
We believe that they were creating more than one shuttle, and we think Kylie was in one of the WorldCorp helicopters which flew to ABI a few hours ago.
Okay, so I'm going to ABI to infiltrate their secret lab and steal their space shuttle while they're fighting the WorldCorp people. Is there anything in this city which does not have some secret complex in the basement?
I doubt it. Everyone here is a Deus Ex fan, remember?
That's not all. There are, of course, more complications.
Of course.
The only way to reach the ABI facility is by air travel. The compound was built in a mountain range northeast of the city, and a bridge, which was crucial to getting there by car, was destroyed in the fighting. A man named Kevo-sama is currently the only pilot in the city who doesn't work for WorldCorp, and he was kidnapped by DxO yesterday.
Marvelous.
He was kidnapped near his helipad in the slums, and we haven't had time to investigate it yet. Here, let me put this photo in your data vault. You'll need to find him so he can fly you out to ABI.
You have no leads in the case? Who reported the kidnapping?
A bum named Vavrek. He witnessed the kidnapping, and we told him to stay put. You should be able to find him near the helipad. Question him about what happened, and see if you can get anything useful out of him.
In the meantime, we'll gather as much intelligence about ABI as we can. We should be able to get you a map and possibly some handy information on how to locate the entrance to the secret labs, and how much resistance you should expect.
Winkerman isn't here at the moment, but he left some extra equipment for you in the armory, so be sure to pick up that as well before your departure.
Alright, I'll get back to you when I find this Kevo-sama. So long.
Hey Trest, can I have a word with you?
So what have you been up to since last night?
Well, I got my first good night's rest in a week, but I've been busy all day trying to fend off WorldCorp's goons. I can't believe that idiot King thought he could beat our firewall system.
When did he attack?
Somewhere around 4 PM. His commandos were flown in with transport helicopters from... somewhere... Rydberg Field, I guess. He concentrated his efforts on the slums and the corporate district. Apparently, he's not very interested in the rest of the city. Yet.
Alright. How about his headquarters?
Hey, I know what you're thinking, but you can forget about that. He's barricaded himself in his World Corp building with military robots and a small army of commandos to protect him. Nobody is getting in there without his permission. You shouldn't worry about that. We'll take care of him later. We still have to secure the public spaces first.
Alright. Anything else interesting happen here while I was away?
Well, Sol's Bar and Grill was blown up around noon.
It was blown up? Are you serious?
We don't know who did it, but we sent Wing Command to investigate. He's our weapons expert, so we hope he can find out whether it's an act of sabotage or an accident. He may have found out by now, but we haven't heard from him yet.
Alright. Maybe I'll drop by and see if he's found out what happened.
Maybe that'd be a good idea, but don't forget about your main objectives. Kevo's rescue is more important.
Don't worry. I'm good at multitasking.
You, human, I demand to be given back my proper legal weaponry. Evaluation. This is an outrage. The pompous one over there is not being cooperative.
Be silent, you metallic pile of trash.
Evaluation. I call into question your likelihood of reproducing.
TrustCon, make this little piece of shit into spare parts at once. I demand it.
What exactly is this thing? Some kind of smart robot?
Smart? Did you even listen to what it said to me, TrustCon? It belongs to that damn new guy, NBS something or other.
My name is the Abomination, the second human. My lethal weaponry has been swapped out for inferior non-lethal weaponry. Evaluation. If this problem is not rectified, I shall be forced to use non-lethal force.
I'm not getting involved in this right now. I'll be back later. Maybe with a lamb.
Evaluation. I will wait for the situation to be resolved. Tread lightly, human. Evaluation. My self-preservation mechanisms are fully operational. This may hurt a bit.
I heard you did well down there. Of course, we all knew you would. You had my orcs to help you.
Yes. Got anything new for me to play around with?
Excuse me, this is a laboratory, not a tombola. I don't just throw augmentations after you. If Cashew asks me to help you out, I will part with some of my inventions.
I'm sorry, I just thought someone with your obvious genius would have plenty of technology to give away.
Don't think your cheap pseudo-psychological tricks work on me. Your attempts to manipulate me are embarrassingly transparent.
What if I say please? Come on. I can't possibly pull off this mission without the help of your creations.
Oh, alright. As long as you're grateful. Because the things I make is serious hardware, not just some Russian homemade junk. Take this upgrade canister and put it to good use.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I owe you one.
A lot of people do.
asked me to summon you in the name of Lamar. You are to help us with another very important holy quest. Please grace the temple with your presence as soon as heroically possible, and you will be given your instructions.
Trestcon, old man. It's so good to see you again.
Wait, aren't you supposed to go woof and then I say good puppy and throw you a bone?
Oh, har har, very funny. I see you're still quite the comedian.
What's the trouble, old boy? You need help with something? Or did you just want to refresh old memories?
Well, I must admit, I do need your help. Not that I don't want to discuss the good old times with you, but I have to get some business out of the way first. And I'm sure you have your share of things to take care of as well.
Okay, what do you need? Be warned though, if you call on me to go buy you a cup of coffee from downtown, I'll incapacitate you and drag you to a dog show.
Don't worry, it's nothing like that. It's much more complicated.
As long as it's a challenge.
Well, you see, I run a bit of an agency these days. Had to find a new way to pass the time after DXEIS closed, you know? So I work as a middleman in sensitive affairs. I specialize in getting my client the right man for the job and making sure the money trail is absolutely untraceable.
You get things done?
Exactly. And it just so happens I just got a job that you're the right man for.
Go on.
A new client calling himself Axe needs to kidnap a sheep from DXEditing. According to the information he gave me, it's sort of a mascot of DXE, and it should be located in Carone's office. Carone's their IRC administrator, so his office is in the server facilities in their basement. You'll also need to plant some false evidence on 4 terminal computers, so it looks like an inside job.
An inside job, you say? Have you ever played Splinter Cell 3?
No. Why?
Never. You want me to upload one email to each of 4 computers in the facility and fetch a sheep from Carone's office? A sheep?
That's right. Don't ask me why he wants to get a hold of DXEditing's mascot, not to mention why their mascot is a sheep. There's one small complication you need to know about. Nobody can die. If you kill anybody, the mission ends and nobody gets paid. That's why you're the man for the job. You see, you're the non-lethal type. At least you were back in DXEIS.
Ignoring the weirdness of the objective, the mission sounds straightforward enough. What do I get if I do this?
The job pays 2,000 credits. Plus, it's a chance to practice, right?
2,000? Deal.
Marvelous. I'll upload the emails to your data vault when you're in. It should be a simple job. You'll get paid as soon as you return to me with the objective.
Sounds good. I'll see you then.
Sorry, sir, the school's closed. Please come back tomorrow.
Hey, I know you.
Huh? You mean me?
No, the guy behind you wearing a fake chicken on his head and slapping some other guy in the face. Yes, I was talking to you. Ah. I'm Daza. Pleased to meet you. You're Trescon, if my memory serves.
Yes, I am. Should I know you?
Nope. I heard about you on the TV, and how you come to investigate Deus Diablo's disappearance.
Yep, that old story.
I guess if the PDX guys thought you could do the job, you have a good chance of finding him.
I guess I have some expectations to live up to.
What brings you here?
I was going to ask you the same question myself.
I'm here waiting for my appointment.
Appointment? What for?
Well, my chronic gout is acting up. It's upsetting my irritable bowel syndrome and is causing my hereditary flatulence to kick in. I've been breaking wind like there's no tomorrow.
Really?
No, not really. I'm here to see Asylum X, the rector of the university. Word on the street is he's in the market for security services.
Oh, for a second I was going to make sure that I was upwind of you.
Well, I had bean burritos for lunch, so you still may want to do that. But enough talk about my intestinal tract. What brings you here on this fine night?
Oh, just a little bit of breaking and entering.
You're telling me, a private investigator and corporate security contractor, that you're going to break into DXE. You're not the sharpest tool in the shed, are you?
No, but I'm the richest. Care to make a few bucks?
Well, for a little compensation, I'd gladly look the other way. Otherwise, I suppose your corpse will bring me a few bucks from Skara.
Here's 100 credits.
That should do the trick. A pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Trescon. A little more consideration, I might even be able to help you with your pilfering endeavors.
Here's 100 more.
Much obliged, my good man. Just so happens I've been putting the CSI security scheme into a little test as preparation for my sales pitch. This test involved getting a couple of their employees pissed drunk and coaxing the keypad code to the DXE server rooms out of them. This week's code is 352617.
Ah, social engineering. Where would we be without it, eh?
I wish you the best of luck proving to my future employers why you should hire me.
Excellent. Here are those mails you need. You need to hack each computer and upload them one by one. Well, unless you find some passwords, of course.
Drop the weapons, all of them. Get your face down on the ground or open fire. Moving to neutralize. That's base. Moving to neutralize. Oh, bloody hell. I just heard something. Give me a sec. Keep this frequency open. Base, I need reinforcements. I have an intruder in my zone. face down on the ground or open fire.
That's the last terminal. Just the sheep left then. What the fuck? I can't really explain this, Trestcon. I guess that poster is your objective. Seems to be the only possible explanation. Grab the poster and get out of there. I take full responsibility if it turns out not to be the objective.